Hi, my name is Adrienne Reed, and my passion is to blow sunshine into the lives of people. I've been through a lot. My first marriage was very abusive, and to the point to where I was broken, right? And so we got divorced. I was a single mom of a 15-month-old when I left my first husband. I married maybe, well, up to 10 years later. I decided I'd get married again to the love of my life. And he was a very good man. He loved me with all of his heart. He used to serve me food and kiss me on the forehead. Yeah, he was that type of guy. After working 12 hours, he would come home and cook and clean and grab the baby for me. I mean, there was nothing he wouldn't do for me as far as loving me, caring for me. I remember one time I was so upset about how people were treating me and what they were saying about me. And he looked me in my eyes. He said, "Baby, you have me, right? So you don't have to worry about anybody else because I'm your ride or die." So he was just so encouraging and loving and kind. I remember I was washing my hair and I was expecting I had was having my little girly, and it was hard to wash my hair, and I remember him standing behind me and just gently washing my hair for me. Those are the types of memories that I remember. He was just a good man, but sadly, after 10 years of sharing our love, 7 years of marriage, and a blessing of a little girl, my husband died in my arms. He died suddenly of an aortic aneurysm. And when I say my world just came tumbling down, it did. It really did. I felt like it was over. I felt like, there was no joy, no peace, no love that I could ever attain after suffering such agony. You just, part of your life of supposed love is abusive, and then the second portion, which is true love, ends abruptly with death. So I just felt like, here I go again. I'm a single mom all over again, taking care of a child with just one income. So how am I going to do this? I still have to take care of things that were not taken care of before he died. Like I had to figure out what I was going to do with the house, what I was going to do with his truck, what I was going to do with our car, just what I needed to do to make ends meet. And these were things I never had to do before, and it just put me in a dark, deep state of depression to the point to where I didn't want to bathe. I didn't want to brush my teeth. My little one at the time, she had just turned 7, and she basically she was on cruise. I had her on cruise control. Like every day, I would fix her the same lunch. Uh, we had the same routine. There was nothing. There was no. It was just like I was in a fog. And I remember I said, I don't want to be like this. And I'm going to share a snippet of that video too, to where I said, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to stay sad. What can I do to find joy? And what I had to do was I had to figure out, first of all, that I could be happy. Secondly, I had to find what made me happy. I had to find what pleased me outside of bringing someone else in my world. I had to find what brought me peace. And once I realized things that made me happy, small stuff, like making myself a birthday cake when it wasn't even my birthday, going out for ice cream, standing outside and just singing, making a fool of myself, running down the steps with my head bobbing, just goofy things, blowing bubbles, made me happy. So once I found what made me happy, then I was able to express my joy to other people. Also, I found out the more I told my story, of what I suffered in life and how I overcame, the more the healing took place inside of me. Not only was I helping other people, I thought I was sharing my story so that I could get relief. And I turn around and the person that I talked to, they'd be like, well, that's such a beautiful story. I'm so glad you told me. Oh my God, I didn't know there was a such thing as true love. Wow, so many people don't know that there is a such thing as deserving to be loved. Even if the love only comes from inside of you, you deserve it. And so this is my passion. This is what I want to take to the world. I want to share this joy. I want to share this happiness that I've found. I want to share this new found exuberance for living. And so that's my passion. And thank you for this time.